Okay, I'm out here in the Oregon forest with my disabled client who's as crazy as I am, and we always explore cool stuff together, and especially when we find cool abandoned buildings. I just took you guys, we're trying to track down an abandoned dam, or a functional dam. You guys can't quite see it, but there's a giant pipe. It's like the size of my car. We've been following for miles. We found some abandoned structures. Over there is a house I just took you through in the last video. And there's another one over there in the last video you guys can watch. They're both boarded up but smashed into by now. They must have been for the groundskeepers. A couple abandoned barns. There's some piping laying over here. And I'll check this thing out for you guys. Here's the barn door laying there. It's this guy right here. It's something over the barn door. There's that giant pipe again. It's really hard to see, but I show you guys in other videos. My client's nuts like I am, and he's got this crazy thirst for adventure like I do. So we've been to different abandoned dams together. You can see the ceilings falling down in this barn thingy. And we've been on giant pipes and walked on them together for miles. And we've even been inside some of those pipes. they weren't operational, obviously. I'm hoping if I can get to this dam, if it is operational, I can find out who to email to get a tour of it. Okay, here's the back door. Looking too exciting compared to the other two videos. That's another structure. Big red. It's just a leftover utility garage, probably. The place we were at earlier, somebody had camped, and we'd looked around and found all kinds of interesting things there. Let's see. Thought this was some kind of a headstone or a grave, but it's not. Something different. I don't know what that is. Okay, here's the last barn. It says, hey, a sign of some sort. Something about area has been what? Has been something. Area has been, I don't know, guys. Wait a minute, it says this area is radioactive. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Watch, I turn into a zombie during this. Obviously, there's a fire somebody built here. Piece of metal in it. We'll go in this structure in a second here. And, of course, there's a beer can. People come out to these places and explore and drink beer. And we've got a giant, it's on the tip of my tongue. Teenagers come out here to party. Somebody usually does something stupid or gets hurt, or somebody loses their virginity, or people get high or talk about it when they're in college, or adults. Do you remember when I got really stoned at that barn and it freaked me out? I myself have never been into drugs. It's not my thing. Not that I'm not glad marijuana is legal. Why fill our prisons with people? Well, it's basically decriminalized. But put the real criminals in there. Anyway, and there are amazing artists I know and people who do smoke pot. And they don't harm anybody. But again, it's never been my thing. Here is part of a sign. This was definitely some type of a utility garage, which was in fact, I'm guessing, so I shouldn't say fact, part of the groundskeepers' house and utility storage for the dam that we are trying to find. A lot of UVC pipe here. 4 minutes into this video. There's two structures over there I explored with you guys. Again, if you're seeing just this video, maybe I'll run you, oh wow, what's this in the ground? I'll run you up to the smashed up house one more time. There's some kind of piping. This is something in the ground here. Oh, there's nothing underneath this. Unfortunately, it's just, well, maybe. It's mostly grass. Yeah, just grass. Damn it, I was hoping for a good manhole for you guys or something. Although I don't have my caving equipment with me right now. So, somebody wrote Big Red on that barn. For those of you that didn't see the last video, I'll do this real quick for you because we're at 5 minutes and 35 seconds. YouTube gets pissy after things are too long. We have the stairs to what may have been the groundskeeper's house. We have a box right here, which is all smashed up, but says fire hose rack for use by occupants. So again, I think this was the groundskeeper's house. This is some kind of doodad right here for the fire hose. I will take you guys up the stairs real quick here. What's left of them. And here is the smashed up groundskeeper's house. I still haven't been back here to the barn that's growing overgrown. It's just kind of surreal because the tree next to it, you can see the top is still green, but the rest of it is infected with a disease. The windows are boarded up. There's the chimney. Never say in your videos, it's not professional. As always, the porch is rotted. The stairs are gone. These guys, these bulbs were once some pretty cool flowers. It's fascinating when places are decaying. It really is. I love exploring stuff like this. Okay. I'm going to try to step here without getting killed. There's the screen door, and that is part of the toilet lid broke under the door. There's the entryway, and you can see that part of what's sticking up is the door. The windows have been smashed out. There were some beautiful, I don't know what they call French doors. Those were busted out. This part of the porch is flimsy. Okay. I don't have my caving equipment, so I don't have my headlamp to fasten on my head. There's no electricity, of course, so you guys can kind of see the fireplace. And we've got busted out, what are they, French doors or what have you again. Busted French doors. And boarded up, busted windows, busted lights. People always have to break glass to rebel against the fact that they could never break glass in traditional society. This place is full of mouse and rodent poop. You always find that in these places. Like George Carlin said, man is nature's most pesky species. And I've been in a lot of these places that are boarded up. There's the kitchen sink. And the first thing that happens is eventually people break in, and the first thing you see is nature takes it back. And the rodents have a field day. I've seen this in giant factories. I've seen this in giant multiplex theaters. God, I wish you guys could see this right now. The kitchen is kind of a trip. It's a kitchen. The cupboards are open. Always people yank open all the cupboards, ransack them. So far I have not ran into Leatherface yet. I have shitty light here, sorry guys. Cupboards are empty. Back door is boarded up. Oh, here we go. What's this? Some kind of electronic device. I'll bring this out for you guys. Here's an old smoke detector. This guy was still in the kitchen. Just get him out in the light for you guys. This is a, oops, regional pure water system. Okay, there you go. The old regional pure water system. Can't see the date on it. All right, and we're at 9 minutes. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to pull a stop on this one, or it won't be on YouTube. All right, take care, man.